future of neighbors, community. We need to get our community together. We need to help each other. Last night I wasn't home. My neighbor, she called me and said, wind blew your storm door. And I put the chair, she said. I was so happy. I have good relationship with neighbors, but we should look out for each other. The other thing I would love to emphasize to all of you, that when you see that something is not right, speak up. I know it's difficult in a job. You probably think that you're going to lose your job. For instance, today we have a scenario that judge issued an order, denied the defendants, and next 3 days she reversed her order. How can you do that in 3 days? So, and then I said to the lawyer, we need to file a complaint, I said, against this judge. He said, how are you going to file a complaint? I can't go anymore in Anne Arundel County because he's going to throw all my cases away. I said, but it doesn't matter. Fact is fact. I know it's difficult, but we should speak up. Because somebody get hurt physically, get hurt economically, get hurt emotionally. The other issue is in our country is mental illness.
And I really wanted her to speak on that, because after the pandemic, this was really becoming an issue in every sector, in every district, in every race. This is becoming a really big mental health. I really want you to say something. This is something I'm really passionate about right now.
So mental illness, I've been in healthcare, in operating room, heart surgery, and every part of the body. And I was always passionate about healthcare. Now, mental illness, it doesn't come just because of your messed up chemicals in your head. Come from stress. You are losing your job. You are homeless. You are losing your mother. And sometimes is the people, for instance, like I said, the order was denied not in base of the facts. And the people get so frustrated and said, oh, well, I can't have a judgment in court, so I'm getting the gun and shooting the person is easy. So we got to raise those issues. Now, mental illness in United States, the program, they are spending millions of dollars on this. But money is not going directly to the person that has a mental illness. For instance, the use is called physical therapy, or is called just, I don't know what they call, to be honest, but they call you, or the patient who has a mental illness, 1 hour. And it's called therapy. So they ask, is your thoughts going to kill anybody? So that doesn't have to, it's not helping the patient. We need our hands on this person, finding out what level is, why is the mental illness is so big issue, or why you changed who you were before, interviewing the person and putting them in activity all day. So I think that we need to change the program, and I'm working with a lawyer to make some kind of legislation about that, so that sources come directly to the person that has mental illness, not to corporation.
To all of you, and all of you are leaders. If you are a business owner, if you're a mother, if you're an educator, you all have leadership skills. I'm so humbled just by the invite, but I want to address something, and I would love to sit down with you after the event, because I started during the pandemic Z-Bay Development Group, and we're doing some of the same things in terms of workshops to educate, to show women how to LLC their businesses, what type of entity they should be looking at, because that's important, but also how to work with SBA and now with the Women's Fund. So we definitely want to develop a partnership. I want to share something when it comes to mental illness. That is so key. As most of you know, and most of Baltimore know, I've been a homeless advocate, really advocating for our most vulnerable citizens, which are our single parents that are homeless, our seniors, our vets, and even some young children that are even school age that are actually homeless. I've had an experience myself caring for a son with traumatic brain injury. So it's so important. The key is to know and be there for your family member, but actually to work with mental health specialists. It is so important that you be able to work in partnership with them when you're caring for someone with mental illness. Don't just leave them. A lot of times it could be frustrating. It could be a long journey. It could be a hard journey. That person may get violent, different things. But you know what? As parents, or even as siblings, or as husbands, as mates, we should really be there and be steadfast about being there for our loved ones so that we can be that voice for that individual even when they're seeking mental health specialists. It's so important because so many times that individual may be on the street. That individual may be seeking a therapist. But guess what? Nobody knows that individual better than you. And so you can be that voice for that person to be able to let that specialist, that doctor, that psychiatrist, that therapist know what that person's base level is, what that person could do, what triggers them, because you have a history and you've been watching and caring for that person. And then we need to bring forth some legislation that will actually help those caretakers, those caregivers, that mother that's caring for a son with schizophrenia, or that person that's caring for a husband or a wife with dementia, or that person with special needs that is in a regular classroom, but you already know that they have a learning disability. So we need to make sure that that individual is getting the right help, and we need to be that voice for that person. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, ladies, for inviting me. I am running for District 40th House of Delegate because I need to help be that voice of our voiceless in Baltimore City. We need to bring forth bills that really will elevate Baltimore City. Baltimore City is such a jewel for the state of Maryland. And as you know, if Baltimore is dying, then it has a trickle-down effect on our surrounding counties. So we need to be on that issue and bring forth bills that is really going to help lower the crime. We need to address mental health. We need to address education. And yes, we do need to create affordable housing and making sure that it's about housing first and not building shelters as businesses. That needs to stop. So I love you all. Let's continue to work together. Let not this be our last meeting. Let's continue to work together. Thank you.
Mandy Rebel. I am from the County Executive's office with the County Executive Johnny Oshesky. I am his Deputy Director for the Office of Community Engagement. I just want to quickly say it's an honor to be here tonight. I know we're battling the music, but it is an honor to be here tonight as it is International Women's Day and supporting the Women's Fund. It's a true belief that the county executive supports all businesses, small businesses, minority-owned businesses, women in business, everyone in business, and that's what we're looking to do. And then not just businesses, but supporting our culture, supporting those that are in need. So it's just an honor to be here to enjoy this moment with each and every one of you. And I just want to say thank you so much for the invite, really, honestly. So thank you guys.
Enjoy the music. My son's gonna sing in there in the competition. So let's vote for him also. Hi, we are here to represent all women on International Women's Day. We are here to also honor our chief, Melissa Hyatt, and all the other women currently employed in law enforcement and retired in law enforcement.
Running for Maryland State Senate District 44. आज जो है वो बड़ा दिन है, जो है आज का दिन मार्च 8 इज़ अ वुमेन डे। मेरी 2 बेटियां भी हैं, बीवी है, मेरी बहन भी खड़ी है। इज़ अ वुमेन डे, ये इनका है। बेसिकली what they done hard work in life, yeah, that's just to show up what they working hard for their family. And outside to United States is a 51%, 52% is a woman, and a Wall Street is in their hand too. So God bless them, and मेरी दुआएं उनके साथ हैं। अल्लाह ताला इस मोमेंट को खुश रखे ज़िंदगी में। Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, actually, I'm here from Florida. I flew in yesterday to work on some very meaningful initiatives with agriculture and farmers and agriculture and tourism. So yeah.
Today is a Women's Day.
Oh yes, I'm an entrepreneur, so I salute all the women out there that are entrepreneurs. It's hard work, but you got to keep on going, keep on pushing, and don't let them get you down. That's my advice for those women entrepreneurs out there. But happy Women's Day to everybody around the world.
Thank you so much.
We're here to thank Mr. Ilyas and Ms. Shazia Shah and for their efforts in bringing our women together from our community, from Maryland, all around, and we appreciate their efforts. Thank you.
मेरे साथ मिस्टर शहाब करनी है, तो हम आप आज उनसे पूछेंगे कि वो इधर क्या करने आए हैं और आज कौन सा दिन है।
सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ बीइंग अ वुमेन, क्योंकि आज इंटरनेशनल वुमेंस डे है। और जहाँ तक यहाँ का ताल्लुक़ है, आज जो हमारी शाजिया शाह हैं वो इलेक्शन लड़ रही हैं इस इलाके से, जहाँ पर हमारी सबसे बड़ी मस्जिद भी है इस्लामिक सोसाइटी ऑफ बाल्टीमोर, जहाँ आपको अगर याद हो 4 साल पहले बराक ओबामा आए थे। तो शाजिया ना सिर्फ इलेक्शन लड़ रही हैं, बल्कि उन्होंने एक बड़ी पावरफुल मूवमेंट शुरू की हुई है वुमेन पावर के लिए, और उन्होंने इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर का आज ओपनिंग थी बाल्टीमोर काउंटी में, तो शाजिया इज़ पार्ट ऑफ दैट। और ये ख़वातीन मिल के बजाय पार्टीज़ और तस्वीरों के प्रैक्टिकल काम कर रही हैं, तो जिसमें शाजिया इज़ लीडिंग एंड आई एम प्राउड ऑफ इट। और आज उन्होंने ये पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज़ की हुई, आप देख रहे हैं हर रंग व नस्ल के लोग हैं यहाँ पर, तो मैं उनको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। काश के हम सब इस नक्शे कदम पे चल सकें।
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Investigator Dawn Tufts. I'm with the Baltimore County Police Department. I'm here with my partner, Jeanette Span-Hodgins. We're here for International Women's Day. We're hoping that we can recruit a few good women for our next police academy. We actually have 2 police academy classes coming up this year, one in April and one in June, and also one in December.
Thank you so much.
Watching Capital TV Washington, the best South Asian TV channel in North America.